Welcome to week 4 of Mood Alter. We're looking at calming nerves and inducing sleep. Hope you found somewhere cozy in the home. I'm in the bedroom with my little dog Brookie here, who's already snoring. She's quite loud, so I hope she doesn't disrupt the class too much. Hope you found somewhere cozy and somewhere that you can have some privacy and just totally relax. Maybe you've got on your PJs like me. For today's class, we'll just be needing a couple of, or even just one pillow will do, and something soft to lay on, and maybe a blanket to put over you. So I'm not sure about you, but sleep is something that I've struggled with during perimenopause. Either trying to get to sleep is the challenge, just finding that my mind is so busy that I can't quite wind down, and or agitated legs, which are keeping me awake, or a hot flush that sort of just wakes you up and keeps you awake, potentially again with that racing mind. And as you may know, part of this is due to the fact that during perimenopause, our hormones are all over the place. And one of the things that's happening is we have a drop in progesterone, which is that calming hormone. So today we're going to be looking at some different techniques that may or may not work for you, a few breath techniques, and then a wind down sequence that you can take. Just calm yourself, particularly before bedtime, is something to experiment with. And I do say experiment because these techniques are proven to calm down the nervous system, but they don't work for everyone. So just take or leave what works for you. Just a few tips in terms of looking at how we can improve our sleep. One of them, as you may know, is just to get out early in the morning, to get sunlight into our eyes, and that sets our circadian rhythm for the day and helps us sleep later on at night. Protein is really important, something to try and have before 10 a.m. That sets our body clock up for a better night's sleep as well. You may be experimenting with the room temperature. 18 degrees has been proven to be the best temperature to sleep at. And lastly, taking a bath 1 to 2 hours before you sleep. It obviously will increase your body temperature to begin with, but then 1 to 2 hours later, your body temperature will start to drop, and it will send that signal to your body to get sleepy, to calm down. So just a few tips there. Now let's begin with some breath exercises. You can start to get yourself in a comfortable position. Maybe you want to lay down. Perhaps you're laying down on your back and maybe even just bringing one hand to your heart and one to your belly. Whatever position you're taking, just make sure that you can feel comfortable there. And now we will really, truly start to arrive. Start to just notice your breath here. Start to tune into your inhales and your exhales. Just see if you can start to slow down the breath. Ease in your breath. On your next inhale, closing the lips and breathing in through both nostrils. And then as we exhale, pursing our lips like we're blowing out a straw. Inhale, breathing in and filling up gently the lungs. Exhale, pursing the lips, breathing out of the straw. Do this a few more rounds, breathing in, filling up the lungs, and then pursing the lips. Exhale, softening, letting go. 3 more rounds here, breathing in. And pursing the lips, exhaling, let it go. Breathing in. And notice that as you're exhaling with the pursed lips, it's creating slight friction on the way out, which is causing us to breathe a little bit slower. One more breath in. breath out with the pursed lips. These pursed lips can also feel a little bit cooling. You'll notice the air coming across your tongue, and it may help in the middle of the night if you're having a hot flush, just to breathe out like you're breathing out of a straw. Just notice if that's had any immediate effect to start to calm down the body and the mind. Next, we're going to take a breath called 4-7-8. It's a breath of an inhale and then holding at the top, a slight retention here, and then an exhale. So it's a count of 4 to breathe in, just a gentle holding, but just a gentle holding of the breath, a no breath, and then an exhale. So we'll begin now breathing in for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1, and then a holding of the breath, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, let it go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Breathing in for a count of 4. Holding at the top. Exhaling. One more round, breathing in for the count of 4. Holding at the top for 7. And a slow, long exhale. Let everything go. Now, this technique can work while you're in bed. Sometimes the effect of counting can help to distract a racing mind. I've tried it sometimes and it's really helped me when I've woken up in the middle of the night, and then other times it feels irritating. So just see what works for you on the day. This is actually has been named a tranquilizer for the nervous system by Dr. Weil. And that's something that can really start to calm you. So just another one, as I said, to experiment with. The last breath that we will experiment with is the left nostril breath. Block your right nostril, and it's a simple inhale and exhale out just your left nostril. Maybe closing down your eyes and having a slight tuck of the chin. You may be wondering why we are holding our right nostril here and just breathing in through the left. It's scientifically proven to activate the parasympathetic nervous system by just breathing through this nostril. Take 5 more rounds of breath. Slowly drift your hand away from your nose. If you are awake during the night, this is another one to experiment with. You could perhaps roll onto one side and block that nostril. You may already notice that perhaps that's what you do at night. You're sort of laying on your side and blocking a nostril. If it just happens to be that you are blocking your right nostril and letting the breath come in, that's another way to activate your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest part of our nervous system, which is what we so dearly want to do when we are trying to induce sleep and calm our nervous system. So next we're going to commence with the wind down sequence. We're going to start taking some cat cows. You'll just come to all fours in a tabletop position with your shoulders over your wrists and your knees underneath your hips here. starting to drop our tummy down and lift, just slightly lift our head up. And then as you exhale, rounding the back, tucking your tailbone in just a little and bringing your chin in just a little. Inhale, you can start to bring your tummy down and your head comes up just slightly. And then exhale, bringing your head down and rounding your back like a cat. Let's do this 8 more rounds, just starting to notice you're shaking off the day perhaps and working through your spine. It's another way to activate our vagus nerve, which starts to signal that it's time to calm and rest. Take these moves as slowly as you like, as you inhale into your cow pose, chin slightly lifts, and then exhale, slow motion, just dropping your head down and arching your back. Rinsing out the day. Notice if this is starting to make you feel a little more calm. Just notice what you're feeling. There's no particular way we are meant to feel here. Let's take 2 more rounds, arching your back up to the sky and then slowly tummy dips and looking forward. 1 more time. And then bringing yourself up. Slowly we can come to our bottoms, and you might like to grab a pillow in front. We can just going to take a simple seated forward fold here. So you could take a couch pillow that's going to come to the length of your legs, or maybe it's just a pillow here that you can put on top. I like to get a pillow and really snug it in. Sometimes with the forward fold, you keep the straight legs and everything's lengthened. This is a total curling in and going within. So round your back as much as you like, and your feet don't need to be, they can be as relaxed as can be. This is a way just to start to give a gentle stretch from all the way from the backs of our heels to the backs of our calves, up our sides and up our back. A gentle way of saying to come in and cocoon. There's a bonus here that if you'd like, you can start to massage around your forehead if your hands are free. Start to gently massage across your eyebrow, maybe massaging down your ears and moving your jaw softly around. You might not feel like that. You might just feel like perhaps resting your head in your cheeks and your chin into your hands here. Wherever we are finding ourselves, we'll just rest here for 3 more rounds of breath. Feeling the breath that can come into your back of your body here, breathing into the back of your heart. Every exhale, perhaps you're letting go something from the day. Take 1 more deep breath here. Inhale, and then exhale to let something go. And just see if you can relax just that little bit more here. Slowly with our chin tucked, we'll start to bring ourselves up to sit and see how your head feels. Maybe you're starting to feel already a little bit more calm and relaxed. The next pose we'll take on our back. So just take yourself to lay down, and perhaps you'd like to have a pillow nearby for where our knees will rest. So come to lay on your best back, and we'll have our feet flat on the ground or the mattress, wherever you found yourself. Start to bring your knees in. Give them a little hug. And just settle in just for a moment. And then stretch your arms out like a T so they're in line with your shoulders. And simply move your knees over to one direction. You can, here to make it a little bit more comfy, take a pillow in between your legs. Maybe this is something you do when you're sleeping. And just notice here how our shoulders are in one direction and our hips are in another. So can be beneficial if you're having any type of menstrual cramps or problems and bloating and digestion. It's a way to sort of massage our abdominal organs. Your head can be in the opposite direction to your knees. I'm just facing the camera here. But just doing what feels the most relaxing for you. Staying here for another 5 rounds of breath. And I know that in every moment we can always do more. But in this moment, can you do less? Can you allow your body to melt into this just a little more? Can you reduce the tension around your jaw and your eyebrows? Can you feel a softening around your hands? One more breath here. In and out. If you had a pillow or a blanket in between your legs, you can just bring that onto your tummy now, and we'll just roll onto our back again, just giving ourselves a little hug. And then we'll take it to the other side. So just simply moving your legs across to the other side, seeing if you'd like to have, again, the pillow between your legs, and just notice this gentle twist. It's like a wringing out of the sponge, kind of wring out whatever's happened during your day. Start to feel a downward energy here. Again, just relaxing throughout the body. With every exhale, just letting go and softening a little more. Let's take one more round of breath here, inhaling. And exhale, you could let a little sigh out the mouth. Bring ourselves back into center now. And then you can stay laying down just for a moment, keeping relaxed. I just want to introduce this final part of the class. And this final part of the class will go for a little while because I'm going to take you through the Yoga Nidra. And if you're not familiar with the Yoga Nidra, it's a really ancient method of going between a state of sleepiness and alertness and all different types of consciousness. Now, we're going to take this meditation with legs up, either up your bed head, or I'll show you a version where if you've in the middle of your lounge room, that you can take it with some stacked pillows. So this is the time, if you don't already have cozy socks and a blanket, just to start to get really, really comfortable. And while you're doing that, I can show you the first version of legs up. Let's call it legs up the couch pillows. In class, we'll call it legs up the bolster, but we're doing an at-home version. So one method we can try here is to take 2 pillows, and then you might have a large couch pillow that you could be using here. Simply just come to bring your bottom to the very edge, and then your legs will go up. Now, my pillow here is quite soft and forgiving, so my legs are really not raised so much. If you have more of a firm couch pillow, you'll probably find your legs are like this. Our other version, if you found yourself in bed, ready to get all cozy, is just to simply swing your legs up the bed head. So let me just demonstrate. You might already do this. You might have done this as a kid. You just start to shuffle your bottom. It doesn't matter if it is right up against the bed head or not. Just simply bringing our legs up, and your arms can be wherever you like. Today, I'd like to have my hands at my heart space. So I'll just give you some moments here to get really comfortable. You may just decide that, you know what, tonight I would like just to be laying on the floor with a pillow underneath my head and all tucked in. So I'm going to turn off my camera just for less distraction and just start to bring you through the Yoga Nidra. I will gently call us out of the Yoga Nidra when it is complete. But if you found yourself in a really sleepy position, I do encourage you to stay there. Welcome to your Yoga Nidra, a journey into deep rest. This practice invites your physical body to release and relax while your inner awareness remains gently alert, creating a doorway to a deeper understanding of yourself and inducing sleep. Throughout this practice, I'll guide your attention to different regions of your body. Simply allow your awareness to flow naturally without effort, and let yourself become immersed in the rhythm of these words, allowing them to carry you towards rest. You may notice your mind moving between different layers of consciousness: the wakeful mind, the creative mind, the resting mind. Welcome them all and simply observe whatever you notice. In this moment, you are exactly where you need to be. So scanning your body now and just seeing if you'd like to make any last-minute adjustments so that you can find absolute comfort and settle yourself into stillness. We begin by taking a deep, nourishing inhale and exhaling softly, letting it go. Inhaling, taking a deep breath into your ribs. Exhale, softening and releasing tension. One more, just like that, breathing in, expanding, and exhaling, softening, creating more space in the body. Now allow your breath to find its own natural rhythm. There's nothing to change or perfect. Just simply witnessing this miracle of breath that happens without your effort. With each inhalation, invite a sense of spaciousness and ease. With each exhalation, allow any tension or holding to melt away. And for these next moments, simply rest in the simple pleasure of breathing, feeling how each breath connects you to this present moment. We'll now transition to setting an intention. Thinking of something you wish to nurture in your life, perhaps a quality you want to embody more fully, or a way of being that calls to you. We frame this intention in the present tense and silently speak it with confidence. Take your time, there's no right or wrong, and just accept whatever emerges. Now, with tenderness, repeat this intention silently to yourself 3 times, as if it's already happening. Imagine these words have been planted like a seed at the center of your heart space. It is from this heart center that our practice of Yoga Nidra begins. As I mentioned, different parts of the body, approach each area with curiosity and kindness. Imagine you're offering each part of yourself a warm embrace of attention and care. From your heart's garden, let your awareness flow towards your shoulders. Feel this warm presence cascading down your arms, through your upper arms, around your elbows, flowing along your forearms. This gentle attention will pool in your hands, bringing life to your palms, your thumbs, each finger awakening to your loving awareness. Notice how your hands can hold both your intention and your presence. Feel the sensation in your fingertips, the texture of whatever they're touching, the temperature of the air around them. Your hands, these miraculous instruments of connection and creation, now cradled in your conscious attention. From your hands, guide your awareness back up your wrists and arms, returning to your shoulders and collarbones. Feel your awareness spreading across your chest, your ribs, your upper back, and flowing down your spine vertebrae by vertebrae. Let this loving awareness encompass your entire torso, your sides, your lower back, your belly, all held in the gentle embrace of your conscious presence, all rooted in that cultivated garden of your heart. Now let your attention travel downward. Feel your attention flowing into your hips, down through your thighs, around your knees, along your shins and calves. Let this warm presence settle into your feet, your heels, your arches, each toe awakening to your gentle focus. From this foundation, allow your gentle awareness to travel up through your core, up your spine to the base of your skull, and flowing over the crown of your head. Gently bring your attention to your scalp, your forehead, and letting your awareness caress your temples. Notice your eyebrows, your closed eyelids, these windows into your inner world now softly shuttered. Feel the gentle presence around your eyes, these magnificent organs that bring you colour and beauty and the faces of loved ones. Let your attention float down the length of your nose, around your nostrils, that bring you the gift of breath and the memories held in scent. Feel the softness of your cheeks, the curve of your jaw, the wisdom held in your lips that speak your truth. Notice your ears, these elegant spirals that bring you music, laughter, and the voices that matter the most. From your ears, let your attention move inward, discovering that quiet space that lives in the center of your head. This is your inner sanctuary, a place of profound stillness and knowing. Here you can sense the gentle activity of your brain, this universe within you that holds your memories, your dreams, your endless capacity for love and understanding. From this inner sanctuary, let your awareness flow down like a gentle stream, returning once again to your chest. Rest here in the space around your heart, this faithful companion that has beaten for you every moment of your life, pumping life-giving energy through the vast network of vessels that connect every cell in your being. Feel your lungs, these pillars of life, expanding and contracting in their dance with breath. Here in your chest lives the rhythm of your existence, the pulse of your aliveness, the steady drumbeat that connects you to the great heart of life itself. From your awareness of your whole being, from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes, begin to notice how your presence extends beyond the boundaries of skin. Feel how your breath creates space not just within you, but around you. With each gentle inhalation, sense your energy field expanding and growing softer at the edges. Allow your awareness to grow spacious, reaching beyond your body to embrace the room around you. Notice, without looking, what lives in the space to your left and to your right, sensing the expanse above you and the support beneath you. Feel how your presence naturally expands to fill the space between your body and the walls that surround you. Now let your awareness grow even more vast, extending beyond this room, beyond these walls, as if they were made of light. If nothing could contain you, how far would your presence reach? Allow yourself this freedom to expand, to take up all the space you wish, to be as large as the sky itself. Now, with your next gentle exhale, begin to draw awareness back in. Like light naturally gathering, feel your presence moving closer and closer back to your body and returning to your heart center. Let your awareness become concentrated, focused, like starlight condensing into a single brilliant point. Feel yourself becoming more and more present to this one precious body, this one perfect moment. You are gathering yourself into completeness, into wholeness, into the infinite richness of being exactly who you are. Here in your heart center, you can rest in the sweet rhythm of your breath, the gentle expansion and the soft letting go. Everything you could ever need lives here within you. You are whole, you are enough, and you are home. Recall your intention now, feeling alive and glowing in your heart space. Feel completely held and supported as you lay here. There is nothing you need to do, nothing you need to become, nothing you need to prove. Allow every muscle, every cell, every thought to soften into this support. Give yourself permission to surrender completely, to let go into the arms of rest. Let yourself float on the waves of sleep, trusting that you are held, you are safe, you are deeply loved. Melting into rest. Rest deeply and peacefully, knowing that you're exactly where you belong.